10 years, Mr. Joe Watson of Ridge Springs, South Carolina, has literally been in the nut house, the pecan nut house, that is. Mr. Joe Watson, before we talk about the nut house specifically, tell us about the difference between the pecan and the pecan, because all throughout the United States, we've got different pronunciations.
We do have. It depends on where you live and how old you are. The Southeastern Pecan Growers Association attempted to standardize the pronunciation, but they didn't get anywhere. The Native Americans called them pecans, and it was in the Delta where they were from, it was a very important part of their diet in the fall.
Well, someone told me when you're heading north on Interstate 95, it's a pecan, but when you're heading south, it's a pecan. You agree with that?
I agree with that. That's okay.
Well, the nut house is really composed of lots of different things, beginning with the actual process of the pecans coming in. And I want you to tell us about it, because when you bring them in from the orchard, they got lots of sticks and rocks. What's going on?
Well, when we shake the pecan tree, and to shake the pecans down, we shake down a lot of sticks. And of course, there are rocks in the soil anyway. And the sweeper, which follows the shaking, sweeps them in the windrows, and then the harvester comes along and picks it up. Well, the harvester doesn't know the difference in a rock and a pecan. And so they come into the nut house, into our cleaning plant, in a very disorderly manner. And we have to clean them and get the sticks and rocks out, and also separate the light nuts, get the light nuts out of that too.
Well, after the trash is removed, I understand that pecans may have to be dried down like the peanuts and the corn and the wheat, because moisture is very important.
Yes, sir, particularly if you're going to freeze the pecans. So in early season, we all have to dry them.
Okay, after we clean these pecans up, they head to the cracker and also the sheller. Now, I want you to describe these two pieces of equipment, because they also save a lot of labor too.
Oh, yeah. They save a lot. The crackers are simply line a pecan up and crack it from each end. I put pressure from each end of it, and it cracks it. And that doesn't break the halves, and comes out. We can hold. Then we have a sheller that I don't understand how it works. All I know is we pour them in there and they come out as hard.
Well, you've got also a kitchen that's very important, because I know you're always trying new recipes and ways you can prepare pecans.
Yes, sir.
You've got different types of pecans here at the nut house. I want you to describe each one of them and how they come out of the kitchen.
All right, we have dark chocolate clusters, white chocolate clusters, pecan pralines, spice pecans, roasted pecans, Pecan Brittle, and Pecan Stuffed Dates.
Well, mine is the chocolate, because I think everyone enjoys chocolate in South Carolina. What's yours?
My favorite is the Pecan Stuffed Date, and I'm not sure why. It might be my taste, or it might be the fact that it brings back memories of my childhood, because my mother used to always make stuffed dates during Christmas time.
I imagine a lot of people are just interested in a big old bag of pecans themselves where they can shell it. A lot of people use pecans for decoration too during the holiday season.
Yeah, they do. They do. And for that reason, we have available pecans in the shell, pecans that have been cracked, that are easy to shell, and as well as the shelled pecans.
You've got some other products that are somewhat unusual. Let's talk about pecan syrup, because I believe this would really taste good on some pancakes or a big old cat head biscuit in the morning.
Had on hot cakes Sunday morning. Really enjoyed it.
Very sweet, I bet.
Yes, sir.
Well, what about the pecan oil? Now, I know that the pecan oil has some unique traits, doesn't it?
Pecan oil is one of the most helpful oils that we have available. It has the least saturated fats of any of the oil, and the smoke point of the frying is higher than most any other oil.
Mr. Watson, I know we've got some people who'd like to talk to you about your nut house and the products you have. It's an excellent product, not only for the holiday season, but throughout the year. What's the best way for them to reach you?
Well, my phone number is 803-685-5335. My fax is 803-685-5171. And our website is www.ridgespringnuthouse.com. pecansstuffeddates.com.
And you're the only nut house in Ridge Springs.
Only nut house in Ridge Spring, and we'd be glad for them to come see us. That's what we'd rather do, is while they come see us.
Well, thank you for letting Team Make and Grow visit with you, and we certainly congratulate you for the diversity you add to South Carolina agriculture. This is a South Carolina certified grown product, but more importantly, I want to thank you for being part of World War II and the European theater. Your contributions at the Battle of the Bulge, I know it was a very difficult time in our history, and you are truly part of the greatest generation, and I really appreciate what you've done for us.
Thank you, sir. It was something needed doing, so we did it.
So right now we need to eat some pecans.
Yes, sir.